Chapter 4. Explore the Space. You will learn what is space, space exploration, landing on moon, space travel. What is space? A layer of air called atmosphere surrounds the Earth. Space is further beyond the top of the Earth's atmosphere. The outer space begins about 100 kilometers above the Earth. There is no air, no sunlight in space. If you shout, nobody can hear you because there is no air. So, sound cannot travel there. It appears as black blanket with dotted stars. Space exploration. The Earth attracts everything towards itself with great force of gravity. It is very difficult to get out of Earth's pull and go into the space. Thus, special vehicles are needed to get away from the Earth's gravitational force. To explore this space, one has to go by space rocket that puts a spacecraft into space. Astronauts go into space on space rockets launched from launch pads on the Earth. Spacecrafts are huge machines that are made to travel in space. These can explore a variety of things in space. Man landed on the moon in a spacecraft. Landing on the moon. Man first landed on the moon on July 20th, 1969 by the American spacecraft called Apollo 11. Commander Neil Armstrong was the first man to land on the moon. He said the historic words, "One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Astronauts Edwin Aldrin and Michael Collins were also with Neil Armstrong. There is no air and water on moon. Trees and plants cannot grow on the moon. Thus, life is not possible there. The surface of the moon is not flat. The moon also has mountains and valleys. Do you know? The first person to go into the space was Yuri Gagarin from the Soviet Union. He traveled into orbit around the Earth in 1961. Activity. Aim. Make a paper rocket. What you need: cardboard tubes, colored paper, foam sheets, glue stick and scissors. Method. Cover the cardboard tube with colored paper with the help of glue. This will form the body of the space rocket. Cut a large semicircle out of the yellow paper. Fold the semicircle into a cone and glue in place. Then stick it to the top of the rocket. Cut 3 rocket leg shapes out of the blue foam sheet and stick to the bottom of the rocket. Make a window out of yellow and white paper and stick to the front of the toilet roll tube. Space travel. Astronauts travel into the space in spacecraft. An astronaut is a person who is specially trained to travel into outer space. They need to wear special dresses, also called space suits. These suits protect them from harmful rays and can supply air when they are in space. Let us learn about some astronauts who have created history. Sunita Williams. In 2007, Sunita Williams, another Indian woman, went to space and stayed there for 6 months. She is the only woman to have maximum spacewalk time. Kalpana Chawla. In 1997, Kalpana Chawla was the first Indian woman to go to the space. She first flew on Space Shuttle Columbia in 1997 as a mission specialist and primary robotic arm operator. In 2003, Chawla was one of the 7 crew members who died in the Space Shuttle when the craft crashed during its re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere. Rakesh Sharma. Rakesh Sharma was the first Indian astronaut to go into space in Russia's Soyuz rocket. He spent 8 days in space station. He was awarded the Hero of Soviet Union Award on his return from space. The Government of India honored him with the Ashok Chakra. Do you know? Chandrayaan-1, India's first mission to Moon, was launched on October 22, 2008 from Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. The spacecraft was orbiting around the Moon at a height of 100 kilometers from the lunar space for mapping of the Moon. Let us revise. The outer space begins about 100 kilometers above the Earth. There is no air, no sunlight in the space. Astronauts travel into the space in spacecraft. Astronauts wear special dresses, also called space suits. Rakesh Sharma, Kalpana Chawla, and Sunita Williams are the Indian astronauts who went into space.